Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A lot of you know this car all too well. It's used to be my 2024 Mazda CX-5 preferred all-wheel drive. So a lot of things have changed since the last video I made of this vehicle. As you can see, the license plates are not on this vehicle. It no longer says Seacoast Mazda because it's for sale here at Motor City Quirk Chevrolet here in Portland, Maine on Brighton Avenue. Long story short, I had to get rid of my beautiful 2024 Mazda because simply I could not afford it anymore. The payments, the insurance, and gas was absolutely killing me. Everything put together was $1,100, maybe a little less, maybe a little more sometimes, a month. And so what ended up happening was I traded this vehicle in, and I will show you what I got. I'm sitting right next to it, and you may have saw it in the intro. Yes, we have snow. And yes, I'm wearing Crocs. This is now my 2018 Chevrolet EQUINOX 3LZ Premier, which means it is the top of the line EQUINOX. My payments are $380 a month. My insurance is $142, and I fill up, as of recently, every 2 weeks on this car, because I get about 450 miles out of a tank of gas, if not more. And don't worry, guys, I will show you the interior of this vehicle. This vehicle is 8 years old, but surely does not look it, because it's got very, very, very low miles. It's only got 43,000 miles. Granted, when I got it 3 months ago, it only had 41,000 miles. So I've put about... No, I'm sorry, it has 44,000. So I've put about 3,000 miles on this vehicle in 3 months, which is on point for Maine's standard mileage, which is 10 to 12,000 miles a year. It's similar red as the Mazda, not as bright, not as colorful, but it's still red. This does have the optional 19-inch instead of the 18s that come standard. This vehicle does come equipped with not only heated, but ventilated air-conditioned seats on the driver and passenger, along with heated steering wheel, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring in the mirror. You may see it. Here, I'll close the door. Right there. Also, it has the full panoramic sunroof. And in the back seats, it does have heated seats in the rear. USB ports, just slightly reclining seats with the cup holders. This vehicle is a little bit bigger than the Mazda in the inside and the outside. This vehicle does come equipped with a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder Ecotec turbocharged 4-cylinder, producing 170 horsepower and a 223 pound-feet of torque out of a 6-speed automatic transmission. It does have the 7-speaker Bose sound system. Don't mind the dirtiness. I do live in Maine, as you can see. It is snowing, or it did snow. So there's a lot of salt and grime all over the roads, which ultimately gets in your vehicle. It does have the automatic tailgate, as you can see here. And it does have, I believe, if I do it right. No, it doesn't want to do it right now. I think it's too cold. It's very finicky to let me do it. But if you were to put your foot underneath the back bumper and swipe it across, the trunk will open and close for you. It does have LED xenon headlights. Fog lights are halogen, but I'm going to upgrade those at some point. Daytime strips, which are right here and right here. It does have 360 camera, parking sensors. This car has it all. There's a camera under here, camera on the other side. Let's hop in and I will show you the mileage, show you some of the key features of this vehicle. Start her up. As you can see, has heated seats, air conditioned seats, and again, the heated steering wheel. There is the mileage, 44,106. When I got this vehicle, it had 41,422 to be exact. Let's go to cameras. As you can see, has the bird's eye 360, front camera, rear camera. Oops, come on. Here, and it does move with the car, just only in in the backup camera. It does have built-in nav, weather. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. This car is very roomy, very comfortable. I will say this much: the Mazda was more luxurious. Yes, but for a American fat ass like myself, the seats in that were not made for. Because this is an American-made vehicle, it's made for the typical American-made fat ass, which means the seats are nice and comfortable. It does have home link, which I do like. I don't have a garage, but when I do go to my parents' house in Florida, which is going to be this summer, I'm going to program their garage. So when I do drive down in this vehicle, I don't have to borrow their garage opener or get a key from them. All I got to do is press 1, 2, or 3, and it'll go on for me. Yes, the shade does work. I leave it open because, well, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I've never had a car that had a full panoramic sunroof, neither a turbo, navigation screen, heated steering wheel, etc., etc., etc. I can't wait to try out the air conditioned seats in the summer, because they are black leather seats, and they are real leather. They're not that fake vinyl shit that most manufacturers put in these cars. I bought this steering wheel cover, or I actually got it for Christmas, via my mother. It does have automatic headlights, high beams. Has, like I said, fog lights, all express window down. Only driver window up, express. I can go here and click on speed sign, and it'll just prompt me the speed. I don't like it on because I'm a little rebellious when it comes to following the speed limit. My average fuel economy out of 286 miles is 20.3. Granted, I do let this car sit and idle quite a lot. I will show you the best I've ever gotten, which is 40.5. Whoops, where'd you go? 40.5 out of this 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder, which is pretty good. When I first got it, it was averaging 535 miles of a tank of gas out of a full tank. Now that I've had it for 3 months and it does idle a lot, because I remote start it quite often in the morning or when I leave work or whenever the case may be, and I let it sit there and idle for 5 or 6 minutes at a time, if not longer, depending on the weather. It will run for longer. I do have remote start via my key fob, whatever that is at the current moment, which is right here. I also have the My Chevrolet app, and I can remote start it from that point as well. I am very impressed with this car. There's a lot of people that do not like the Chevy Equinox because of the prior years with that 2.4 Ecotec normally aspirated 4-cylinder with a lot of engine issues and transmission issues. Since this is a 2018, it hasn't been any issues. I've done my research. I've asked a lot of technicians that work on these cars on a daily basis, and they all tell me these cars are pretty reliable, being as old as it is currently. I financed $21,000 for this vehicle. It's got very low miles, and it, for being 8 years old, and it's never, listen guys, this car's never left the state of Maine. It's been in Maine its whole life, in Buxton. A little old man had this car its whole life. It's been garage kept. It's been maintained meticulously. Every service that Quirk Chevrolet, where I'm sitting right now, whatever they recommended, the old man did on this vehicle. Whatever they recommended, he did. He loved this thing, and I'm going to cherish and love this thing. I did pick a name for it. Her name is Scarlett. I was trying to figure out some red vehicle names, and to be totally honest, 99% of the other names that came across when I was looking it up were stripper names, LOL. And then I saw Scarlett, and I'm like, okay, I can handle Scarlett because it's red. But this vehicle is really good. I haven't had it that long. Like I said, I am going on a road trip here in June. And I'm going to be taking this vehicle 1,500 miles south. And then obviously turn around in a week or 2 weeks, coming back 1,500 miles, and not including what I do there in Florida, because that's where my parents live. And I will be honest with you, I don't like driving my mom's car because it is a 2016 Nissan Rogue SL, which is the top of the line, which isn't bad. But it has 150,000 miles, and it's my mom's car, and etc. I won't go into many details. Car runs great. Her car runs really great. She's done all the services at the dealer when the dealer recommended them. But nonetheless, it is a Nissan. It is a Rogue, which we all know is notorious to have CVT issues. Granted, knock on wood, she hasn't had any, and I hope she doesn't have any. Her car is paid off. She likes it. She loves her car. I'm leaving that be, and that's why I won't drive that vehicle. Not to say I'm going to wail on it, beat the crap out of it. No, it scares the crap out of me, and that's why I won't drive it. But we're getting sidetracked. We're talking about what happened to the Mazda, which is sitting right there, and my new car, or my new SUV. This one is all-wheel drive by the selector, which means when it's not snowing or ice or anything that's on the roads, I have it turned off right here. If I press that button, you'll see a little light. The little thing on the dash will say all-wheel drive on. And then when I press it again, the all-wheel drive system will go off, which means it's only front-wheel drive only currently. And I have asked many technicians this. What should I do? Should I keep it in just all-wheel drive? Or should I take it out and just keep it in two-wheel drive until I actually physically need it? And they all have told me, I've talked to like 10 technicians. They've all told me the same thing. Do not keep it in four-wheel drive unless you need it. If it's snowing out and the snow is on the roads and there's no pavement or any kind of roads you can see on the road, keep it into four-wheel drive. If there's pavement, take it out. Your car will be fine. But yeah, this car is so far so good. 3 months in, 3,000 miles or close to it. That car, I traded that car in 3 months ago. It had 32,000 miles, I think, or 33,000 miles. I only had that car for a year and 9 months, or a year and 10 months. I thought I would die with that car because I absolutely love that car, and I will still say that to this day. I love the color of that car. I'm the one that picked that car out, but things had to go the way they did, and I ended up with this, which I'm fine with. It's got a little turbo, so it's got a little bit of pep in its step when I need it. I don't ever really need it because the turbo really comes in very quickly. The turbo torque comes in around 24 to 2,800 RPMs and stays all the way to about 4,400, 4,500 RPMs. The horsepower comes in around 5,000, and I've never taken it past 4,400, 4,500 RPMs. I don't like going that far because of the age of this vehicle. Yes, granted, it has 44,000 miles. But again, I don't want anything to happen because there's no warranty on this vehicle. So I take it really nice and slow, nice and easy. But I've had no issues with it. None. The only gripe that I will say that I hate about this car is the stupidest thing that any manufacturer that has this. The auto stop and start feature. This is the only year for the Equinoxes that don't have the button to turn that off. If it did, it would be right here, right next to the hazards. The 2019 and up has them. The 2018, since this is the new body style for 2018, they did not include it, but 2019 has it for some unknown reason. But I can just put it into low or put it in neutral, or if it's really cold out and I have the heat on, let's just say 80, anything above 82, the car will stay running with at a stop light, stop sign, anything. So with that said, this car has been great. I have no complaints with this car. It's sitting here idling, purring away. One of my coworkers at my work has a Toyota Camry SE, and I had mine running 2 feet away from me, and his was across the way in the parking lot, and I could hear his running. And I'm like, is my car even running? So I walked up to it, and I could barely hear it up close. That's how quiet this little engine, this 1.5 turbo is. On the highway, it's I will say this much. That car is quieter with the cabin noise. I'm going to say between my mom's 2016 Nissan Rogue and that guy, or that girl, right there, the Mazda. It's right in between. It's slap dab right in the middle of those two cars of cabin induction noise on the highway, doing 70, 75 miles an hour. Sorry, I had to open the door. It's getting warm. But I will end the video here. I will walk you around the car one more time. I mean, you guys can say your final goodbyes to the Mazda. If you guys want to buy it, it is here for sale at Quirk Chevrolet in Brighton Avenue. Still sitting here 3 months later. Here's the new whip, and there's the old one. As you can see, this one's a lot longer than the... Look at the difference. Let's go this way with it. Let's go this way. There we go. A lot different. A lot longer. More leg room in the back seat compared to this guy. I do love it. I miss this one. But things had to go the way they did. Alright guys, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. See you in the next one.